And where's my bottle of Lafroig?
We've constantly been making records. The thing about our music, especially a lot of Detroit music, is that it's very hard to date it. We always still have to play Black Water. Well, Black Water was conceived and released in 2001. It's 10 plus years old.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids just starting to hear it.
Actually, the original was 99.
Yeah, the original.
And it was recorded, 4 years before that? So it sat on the shelf for 4 years before it even came out in 99.
We have tons of music like that.
There's a lot of dynamics. It's live mixing going on. He's also programming some things live, as well as doing his own mixing on the actual equipment.
We bring loads of gear, synthesizers, drum machines, several synthesizers, several drum machines, several samplers. It's really a very interactive show. It's one of those things where we want our fans to be able to see what we're doing, to see some activity, and it's a lot more fun for us because it's how we work in the studio.
Yeah.
So we designed our live kit to be a mini version of our studio setup.
The setup came about from more or less this time last year. I'd saved up some money to move into modular synthesis, which is the next step up from buying commercial keyboards. And I've been using iPads and a Mac Mini, and the integral part of it all was a mixer from Jérôme Barber, who's a Parisian guy. Little man, sits in his office, very small office, so I've been told, and makes mixers. That was number 377 on the planet. The reason why I chose that one is because it was an analog it's a pure analog signal. For me, that room being that it's glass, wood and concrete, and with opening the room up, I wanted something that was really warm and massively textured.
I've been kind of trying to minimize my setup over the years, and with the iPads, it's really I don't need to bring the big Akai APC thing, and it looks really impressive with a lot of hardware and stuff. But it's a nightmare to travel with, and it's really convenient to do it like that. It's really flexible as well with the iPads and Ableton and everything. And I guess over the years I've been getting to some kind of a setup that works for me, so I feel that I'm able to express myself in a live situation or something. I'm really happy now with my setup, even though it looks kind of I don't know, minimal.
cannot come up with like really good stuff from their own catalog for 1 hour, my partner included. He's really good, but for me, I have a night in Oslo. We book people to play live, but they never get more than 45 minutes, because that's my limit for listening to one person's music all night. You don't have to analyze this. I mean, it's a lot of random people going out to a big night, checking out whoever's playing. But I believe more in Ibiza now than I did a few years ago. Because it's not just about big name DJs. You can actually get people dancing and shouting to not necessarily like the biggest hits, which for me is crucial.
We could be at a venue that's 200 sweaty kids in the middle of Manchester, then we'll end up at some huge club in Spain with 8,000 kids.
And it's funny because sometimes they'll put us on with house DJs, sometimes they'll put us on with techno DJs. So we always fall in between this netherworld.
The promoter kind of interprets what he thinks we are, based on what part of our catalog he knows.